Hello everyone, today we're going to be presenting our queuing system that can be implemented in such institutions as of like the BMV or financial services here at IUPUI. To begin with, here's our designed app that is on an Android phone. As you can see at the top of the app, we have the Bluetooth connection section, and then we have the administrative section, and then we have the customer section. In the Bluetooth section, we can select the Bluetooth device, we can test if the connection is successful, as well as for the administrative section, we can test if the system is working, such as the LEDs, DC motor, and the fan, or we can turn them off as well. Also, we can go to normal operation, so then the customer can use the app to communicate with the system. Also, the administrator is allowed to call emergency in case of emergency. Now going down to the customer section, we have the request ticket number button to request a ticket number, which will be displayed right here. Also, the customer has the capability of calling emergency in case of emergencies. Okay, so now we're going to be connecting our Android phone to our system using the select Bluetooth device button, and then selecting our HC05 Bluetooth module. And then if we check for the Bluetooth connection, device is connected. Moving on to the administrative section of the app, the administrator has the capability of testing the system using the on and off buttons. If we click the on button, as you can hear, the DC motor will start to run, the fan will start to run, as you can see blowing the paper here, and the two LEDs on each counter will light up. And now, the administrator can turn off that testing mechanism, and as you can see, everything will shut down. Also, the administrator has the capability of calling emergency in case of any kind of emergency. So if we click on the button, we can see how the system reacts to the click, and the two LEDs will start to flash, as well as the 7-segment display will display 911. In order to stop the emergency call, the administrator is not allowed to turn on the system as well as to go into normal operation unless he clicks or she clicks the off button to shut off the system. The administrator is able to click on the normal operation mode, and then the customer in the customer section can click on the request ticket number, and as you can see, the number 1 comes out. Now, assuming a customer does not have a smartphone that has the Bluetooth capability to connect to our system, we have a manual push button here that will activate the DC motor to represent printing a ticket number. Now, if another customer with a smartphone comes and clicks request ticket number, you can see that it hops twice to number 3 because the system registered the push button as a ticket number into the queue. Now, looking at the employee's point of view to the system, each employee will have a push button, an LED that will indicate the employee that called the next person in the queue. Also, the 7-segment display will show us what the counter number is, as well as the ticket number on the left side. So if we click the button, the LED will light up, counter number 1, as you can see, and ticket holder number 1. Now, let's say the other employee is free to serve the next customer and clicks the button. The green LED will light up. It will say that counter number 2 called, and it's calling the ticket number 2 to be serviced. Now, employee number 1 clicks the button again. As you can see, it switches back to 1, showing that this counter is free, and it's going to be servicing ticket number 3. Now, let's assume that we have 21 people that were waiting in the queue, and 21 people were serviced. if an employee tries to push the button on his desk, nothing will happen to the system because there's no one in the queue waiting to be serviced. Also, we have included a temperature sensor here to measure the system's temperature. In case it goes higher than 30 degrees Celsius, the fan will start to run and cool down the system to keep it safe. And thank you.